temperature just dropped about 15 degrees in the last 2 minutes. It is windy. There's a storm coming. We've got to get packed up. This is crazy. Hey, welcome back to the channel. We are on day 2 of our camping road trip adventure, and the skies just turned crazy. What do you think? It dropped what, like
15-20 degrees easy
in an instant. Everyone's here enjoying. The water was perfectly calm. Now there's white caps and everyone's in a mad panic to like secure all their awnings and tents, and so we're gonna end up taking off here in a minute. It's like a Wizard of Oz situation. Like,
I can see my breath now, like it's getting that cold.
Seriously, I was sitting by the fire hot this morning, like complaining how hot it was, basically. So anyway, we have been enjoying this Hovsco e-bike that we have.
The nice thing when you're in a panic to get out of someplace, Harvey is ready to go in a heartbeat. We have got him packed up and we're ready to get out of here. I just got to pack up this bike real quick.
Yeah, we're going to put it inside so it doesn't get all wet. So thankfully, it doesn't take up much space. That's all there is to it.
We're ready to go.
We're going to kind of go back in time and show you where we started with this adventure yesterday morning.
It is a beautiful day. All the kids are home. We are going to take Harvey out on the first trip of the year and do some camping.
Yeah, we're excited to go. We've got a few things, just a few things before we leave this time. One of them is if you part the Red Sea, we have an e-bike here that we want to start charging before we leave. And then we also have some issues possibly with the ventilation to the gas tank and also to the to the freshwater tank. Bless you.
Yeah.
So we're going to get started on those. Oh, Ella's having an allergy attack. Stinking pollen must be getting to her. So,
I know, it's usually...
Look, let's see.
Oh,
poor thing. So we are going to assemble this at the campground. This is the Hovsco Sync Max folding e-bike. And we decided to unbox it here because we wanted to start getting some charge on it before we leave. But this is actually a little bit of a smaller version of an e-bike. And we were interested in getting a couple for Tyler and I. And we came across this one that was smaller, and we thought that it would be awesome, actually. It looked like a good size for Ella. So we talked to them about it, and they were kind enough to send us one to try out. So we're going to give it a whirl, take it to the campground.
all right. There.
Oh, dang, there it is. That's the box we should have shown.
That was the pre-box.
The outer box. So yeah, so check this thing out. It's pretty sweet, and it folds. So obviously with Harvey, our space is really limited, and so we'll be able to fold this, put it inside if we need to, or on the back bumper. It's going to be awesome. Here's some of the fast facts. 450 watt motor, 30 miles max range, 270 pound load, 14-inch tires, 15 mile an hour max speed, 15-degree uphill climb, waterproof, dual disc brakes. It has some other things too. I think this baby has cruise control. What do you think of that?
Oh man, that sounds good.
How you doing? We'll get you some Claritin. Also, we should show we have gravel. So we're moving along here.
Grab a handhold in there. It's not that heavy. No. All right.
Boom.
Oh boy.
Or broke it.
No.
Whoa. We got it out of the box. Next thing is to get all this cushioning off of there. It came with a little box of accessories. We got tools, pedals, charging cord, and the seat. You don't want to ride it without one.
All right, Ella, here's our tools. All right, this is going to be the tools of the trade. So you're going to turn it to tighten it, okay? You're going to turn it that way. You're going to have to pull the wrench out and do it again. Perfect. Perfect. Here, can I do one more? Just for the old dad strength. Hey. Hey. All right. All right, tube installed. Oh yeah, it's threading in there. Good job. All right.
Couple screws here.
Yep, they've got some thread locker already on the thread, so that's good.
You guys make a pretty good team.
Yeah, we do all right. Have you ever rode an e-bike before? Me either.
Yeah, I haven't either.
I've seen a number of them around. They look super cool.
They do look cool. A lot of them are so big and heavy though. Like I feel like it would almost be dangerous for someone her size. But when we're traveling in this old RV here, you know, you get to a campsite and everywhere you go, you're gonna have to drive your RV, or we could take cool things like bikes and scooters and stuff like that and cruise into town. So
right.
This is definitely something that we're gonna get some use out of. So this particular one only weighs like 42 pounds, which is almost the same as some just regular pedal bikes. But it's actually less than our portable power station, that battery we have. That weighs more than this bike. What'd you do?
So I did manage to install my handlebars crooked. I figured it would only go one way, but we're about 90 degrees off to one side.
It would be hard to drive.
So yeah, I mean, you could be doing constant left turns and leaning into it real hard.
Yeah, it's a NASCAR bike.
Is that better?
No.
What?
So we have the whole shebang backwards. This red thing must go straight backwards instead of straight forwards.
Well, this is the joys of mechanicking.
Okay, we got this plugged in here. The light's red, which means it's doing a little charging. So we'll let it go for a minute while we tackle a couple other items.
Before we go camping, we've got one more thing we've got to do. The bike's charging, so we're set there, but we've got to address a fuel vent issue. We've had a number of problems. We've taken care of all of our ignition issues, I believe, but we may have a fuel delivery problem. When I'm pumping gas at the gas station, you can hear the gas tank whistling. And so I think that vent tube is either clogged or pinched. So we're going to try this handy dandy syringe type of deal. I'm going to put some Berrymans in here and we're going to pressure inject that vent hose and see if we can get it freed up if it's some sort of blockage, fingers crossed.
Yeah.
If not, maybe we'll try a little bit of air.
And if it flows right through, we'll know maybe that's not the issue. We don't have to drop the whole ding-dang tank to figure it out.
It is a 37-gallon tank, and I don't want to drop it. So we'll see. So one of the things that leads us to believe it may be a vent problem, not only does it whistle when you're trying to fill it with gas, it's also kicking the pump handle off. So there's a lot of back pressure there. And also what would be happening possibly is there's some sort of suction or vacuum issue that is not allowing the fuel to be delivered to the carburetor correctly. So this rubber hose right here goes into the fuel tank neck, and I'm going to separate this, possibly, I hope. Okay, all right, good deal. So there's rubber hose here. It goes into the fuel tank neck, and then it switches over to metal for just a short amount of time, and it goes back into rubber, and it lays over the top of the tank. I'll show you here. This is the hose. It's going through the frame there, and then it goes and it lays over the top of the tank up here, and it's not even accessible. So I would have to drop the tank and get all that stuff out of the way. Kind of a big ordeal given it's probably half full of gas, and it is a 37-gallon tank. So I'm going to try to do the quicker shortcut method, and we're going to see if we can blow some Berrymans in here. Ooh boy, this is a long one. Oh, there, see? There's the metal piece.
So you got this at TSC, so I'm sure it was intended for some sort of AI purposes. Not the new AI, the old AI.
What is the old AI? Oh, I know. Oh, that AI. All right, I'm trying to figure out how to get this off of there. There we go. Okay.
There.
All right. Here's our theory. This is Christy's idea, which I'm giving her credit because I think It may be just the ticket is having this under pressure. So I'm going to pour this fuel system cleaner. It cleans the gas tanks and the intake valves and the fuel pump and the carburetor and all that good stuff. So it's going to be safe to, one, inject into the gas tank, and two, if it's got some sort of deposit or something cruddy that's in...
Oh!
That's why you put the end on that, huh? How do you keep that from pouring out?
I don't know. Stick your finger over it.
Dang nab. Dang nab. All right, here we go.
Oh,
Jeez, put your finger over it.
Science.
Yeah, I don't...
Is it going to eat through your skin?
Well, it'll probably eat through the concrete, and then we'll know. That'll be like the parakeet in the gold mine or whatever.
Oh, my gosh.
All right. Now, and then if you plunge it back.
Boy.
Okay.
I mean, so you should be able to plunge it. It should go through with no resistance. Just in it goes. But if it doesn't, then we know that little vent tube thing is blocked up, right?
Yeah. Yeah. That sounds like a sound.
Hypothesis.
Dang it. I was looking for that word. I wanted to say theory.
Right. Works.
Okay, here we go. All right. So what I've got going here is I've got a hose clamp around my fuel vent tube, and I'm clamping it onto the end of that syringe. It's kind of hard to see, so let me see if I can get you guys a better shot here. Okay, so I've got it cinched down on there, and I'm going to start injecting our Berrymans, and it's dripping. If I do it quick, maybe it'll be fast. Oh, well, it took it all.
The big metal pipe.
Oh.
Make sure there's no blockages in there.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
And a toot on it like a peace pipe. Yeah, it's clear.
Okay. Well, I tell you, this is not working like I had planned. Oh.
Is that why you gave me credit for this idea?
Right.
You're like, yeah, this doesn't work. Christy's idea. Oh,
I'm
shoot.
trying to make things work right here.
Whew.
Man, these projects, I tell you. All right, same thing. Clamping my hose down onto my syringe, and I'm going to throw some pressure at it. Oh, I heard it dribble into the tank that time. Pretty sure.
Well, that's cool.
Yeah, I don't remember hearing that before. Huh.
Man, I wish we had a bigger way to shoot that in there. Do we have like a super soaker, or you know those squirt guns, like the dollar store ones where you just push the, you know what I mean?
I do know what you mean. The
Do we have one of those?
Oh man, it spilled out. Not that I'm aware of.
Whoa, geez.
Under pressure. So I'm going to try this. Is my third time here. We'll try this, and maybe we'll do air after this. I don't know.
Yeah, that would be good.
Okay. Are you ready? Are we
Mhm.
ready? We ready? Yeah, I heard it go in.
I mean, what happens if you hook a powerful air line up to that and start blasting?
It should come out the filler neck, and maybe we could hear it coming out the filler neck.
Okay. Yeah, that'd be good.
Yeah. Oh, it's coming down my armpit. That stuff burns, man. Ooh. Yeah. Here's our little pancake air compressor. I already put some air in it, so we're good there. All right. We will try some air. I don't have a nozzle that actually, well, maybe it'll fit around this hose. All right, we ready?
I guess. I heard it.
Yeah.
Well, you have your cap on. You want the cap off the gas tank?
Yeah, you'll have to
It's
get the keys
locked.
out of the ignition, yeah.
You're going to shoot some air in, and I'll just listen here and see if we hear anything.
All right, there we go.
Oh, shoot.
Oh.
Well, that worked. Oh.
Yeah, that's on my crotch. Oh, that is not cool.
Babe.
Who was expecting that? Not this guy.
I mean, I was a little bit.
Were you?
I mean,
why did you tell me you were expecting that?
A little. That was a lot. I didn't think it was going to do that.
Tyler, I'm expecting this to blow back on you. You may want to move your leg. Nope. Well.
Okay, can you take those pants off and we just keep going? We need to go. We need to get on the road.
So I wouldn't count on much sympathy or empathy.
Well, yeah. Dang, that's...
Okay, let's just face the facts that may have been irresponsible to do such a thing and shoot gas all over yourself. But now
is that irresponsibility on my part?
No, I mean, I'm just saying for people out there, don't do what we do.
So are you telling me there was a lot of gas that came out?
Oh, I'll show you the thing. I'll show you the clip.
I want to know where it's whistling.
So,
oh, I see.
We just watched the clip. That was something.
I see a hose on the other side that is actually, I'm gonna stick this air hose in another tube over there.
Do you think it's venting another way?
Yeah, well, maybe more than one way, I guess.
Oh boy, here we go.
Oh. Whoa, jeez. Okay, let me try this again. You hear it whistle?
Yeah.
Whatever it is in that tube over there.
So here's my thought. It's definitely strange. I definitely hear it whistling when you blow air in.
Yeah.
But I don't want to dig into it right now. We're supposed to leave very soon.
Well,
so can we just put that on the list as something to look into another day?
Yeah. I mean, I can hook everything back up, but when we get to the gas station to fill up, I want you to know that when we do our hot start, it's probably not going to want to start. I guess we try it again. Right?
I mean, do you think that there's something that you could do right now to fix it without any risk of making it worse, or zero risk of making it undrivable?
There's never zero risk of making it worse. So since I don't want to make it any worse, I will abandon what we're doing. Maybe it freed up something. I don't know.
It is whistling loud.
I can hear it gurgle in the gas tank. It wants to... I'll stop doing what I'm doing. We'll put it all back together so we can get on the road.
Okay. We still have to address the vent tube for the fresh water, which is way too long. That should just be a simple trim it and we're good. Because remember last time we filled the fresh water, it puked the water back just like the gas tank just did?
I remember. Are your pants burning like mine?
Not at the moment.
I crawled back under Harvey here just to show you where I thought the whistle was coming from when I was attempting to fill Harvey's gas tank before. So this is a vent tube that's laying down here, just drapes down the side of the tank. It comes from over top, lays down beside the tank here, and then it's got a plastic plug in it that at least feels like a plastic plug with a little hole in the middle, and I think that is where the whistle was coming from. I don't know why it needs a second vent and why that little plug is in there. Over here is where the other vent tube goes into the filler neck. So anyway, if you guys could help me identify why there's a second vent, and maybe that plug is for keeping dirt out, I don't know. But anyway, I think that's where our whistle was coming from.
Tyler's underneath me right now. I'm going to get started on taking off this freshwater thing. Again, we've made a huge mess of this butyl. And the problem is, similar to what's going on with the gas, our vent is not working right. So when we try to put the fresh water in, like the tank's already full, it's just full of air. So as you put the water in, the air has to have somewhere to go. And ours doesn't have anywhere to go because our vent hose is too long. You'll see it's kind of just like coiled up in there. So the vent hose gets full of water and it blocks it. And then all of a sudden the pressure builds up enough that it shoots the water out of the vent all over us. So
Like gas?
like what happens with gas. So I'm going to attempt to just gingerly pull this out. Can't get that out. And trim that hose, shove it back in, and off we go.
Yeah,
and I have 3 or 4, I can't remember, very exciting stops that we're going to make along the way to camping. There's some roadside attractions. I found this website that shows you like all these weird little stop-offs on the way somewhere. Well, it's a map. And there's a few on our way that we'll have to check out. Golly, this butyl is amazing. Do you want to push the water tank over toward me just a hair? And maybe it'll give me like an inch or so.
I'll try.
Oh, hey!
What?
Oh my gosh.
What?
We should have just cut the vent tube from the inside.
Yeah. Why didn't we do that? Yeah, it's easier in here.
All right. Well, let me put this back on.
You want me to slide that your way?
No, we're going to cut it from the inside.
Okay.
Oh my gosh.
Why?
Dang, it smells like gas in here.
Oh, that's weird.
So this black vent pipe, we just have to take the slack out. So yeah, so this is how long we left it. And we didn't know.
All right, you think that's good? Just...
I mean, leave it. It just can't be coiled. Like if the thing shifts, we don't want it just popping out entirely, but
yeah.
Leave
All
it
right, so
teeny slack, but not...
Teeny slack, like that.
Sure.
Okay.
Teeny
slack. Okay.
Okay, I'm going to go wrangle the children and pack a bag. I think we all need showers.
Yeah.
And then we off.
Okay, sounds good.
We're on the road. How's it driving? You've done a lot of work lately.
Yeah, no, it seems to be doing good. I haven't heard any clunks, so that's nice. I will say the steering, steering is nice, but we'll probably have to get it aligned here before too long, just because when I swapped out the tie rod ends, I counted the number of turns, I backed them out and turned the new ones into the same amount, but it's not exactly up. We died.
Oh, shoot. We just stalled. Oh boy, fire it up. It hasn't really done that before.
Oh, shoot.
Oh, shoot, it's right. Okay. Man, I jinxed it. I'm like, we're doing good. We're on the road.
Yeah.
Do you think it's something with the gas?
Hard to say at this point. I mean, it just died. I don't think it's the gas.
Is our gas gauge...
Our gas gauge is accurate. We're just at below a half a tank.
Okay. Yeah, just don't pull out in front of anyone.
No.
Oh my goodness.
Stop sign. Use the left lane to make a U-turn.
All right, so we are hopefully going to make it to a campground tonight. We are heading to Lakeport State Park. It's in Port Huron. Normally it's about an hour or a little less from us. We're not going to take expressway, so it'll take a little bit longer. We have Ella in the back, and we ended up putting the bike in the back. We were just too nervous about putting it on the bumper and having something happen. And that back there is Jack and the twins, Sophie and Kelsey. So all the kids are coming along. Our Our dog Maggie, our older one, is still not doing great, and so couldn't really bring them, and we didn't want to leave her home alone. So I think that both twins are going to go home tonight, which is okay. It's not that far. So that's why they're driving separate, and we've got a couple stops along the way. We're going to hit some roadside attractions, and so we'll be to the first one soon, and it's one we've driven by all the time, but I've never been in there. Have you?
No.
No. Weird. Like, everybody in this area, this place is famous. None of us have been there. So we'll show you when we roll up. We've had a development. My bag and a little bag of like hot dog forks and playing cards and whatnot, we left it at home. So our tail car back there just whipped back around. They're gonna go get that stuff, and they'll meet us at stop number 1. This is the Country Smokehouse, and they're known for their big cow out here. And they have a car somewhere that has like a moose on the roof. There was actually a fire here a few years ago, and they rebuilt this, but we haven't been in it before or after.
Just noticed our first little snafu here. We had a little bit of brake fluid leaking down out of our master cylinder, but I noticed there's a little rubber gasket underneath there. It wasn't clipped into the lid, and so I don't think it was centered on there right. So I just fixed that. I'm going to clip it back up here, and we'll just keep our eye on that.
So the stalling thing is new.
Yeah.
What might be some culprits that's causing that?
It doesn't feel like a fuel issue to me because there's no chugging before it does it. It just stops, or it cuts off right when we're coming to a stop, say a stoplight. So the idle comes down and it dies. I don't feel like it's idling too low, but maybe it's a ground. Maybe it is the timing is a little slow or something. I don't know. So we'll keep our eye on it.
All right. Hey, since we're waiting for my luggage to arrive, you want to go check out the big cow?
Guess so.
All right, let's go. And here we go. What do you think, Ella? Is it everything you dreamed it would be? How'd you like to ride behind that?
Moose butt.
Yeah. Here they are. Oh shoot, wow. Girls, have you been here?
I thought this was a restaurant.
We're out here enjoying some snacks at the Country Smokehouse, and we brought along this package. We hadn't had a chance to open it yet, but Carol sent this, and Carol watches the channel, and she said that she made this little notebook and thought of us because of the colors and wanted to send it, and we haven't opened it. Yeah. I hope you enjoy this small gift as much as we enjoy your show. Aw.
Thank you.
Carol and Randy, and check this out. Isn't that awesome?
Super cool.
Yeah. So I think what we're going to do is all these pictures we're taking on our adventures, we'll kind of use this as like a scrapbook kind of thing. Oh, look. There's like Michigan stickers, camping trips, making memories one camping trip at a time. State parks, that's where we're going. Isn't that nice?
That is super nice.
Jeez.
Thank you, Carol. That's very thoughtful.
It is. Look at each section is customized. She's got little tabs.
Wow.
Look at this, Ella. Isn't that creative? I need a 6-month vacation twice a year. Seriously.
Yeah.
This is going to be so cool. So we'll take our pictures of the giant cow and the hot dog, and hopefully we make it to the state park and put some of those in here too. And we'll do from our last trip last fall. So it's just really cool. I don't know. I guess we never really pictured, I don't know, like we didn't know if anyone was going to even watch, let alone like be that thoughtful.
We were excited when our kids subscribed when we first made our channel. So to have all this support and kind-hearted people, all the comments, super awesome, super nice people. We're happy that we are able to do what we can do, and we appreciate you guys watching.
Yeah.
As we expected, when we stopped for gas, it wouldn't restart. So I checked under the hood and jiggled a few wires around. I think it may be an ignition ground problem, and I'll probably wind up adding a ground wire to that. Or we just waited long enough and it was ready to go again, and we got back on the road.
It says we're half a mile away from our next roadside attraction, and I'm wondering if it's even going to be here. We were going to go to 3. I just looked up the 3rd one, and it says permanently closed. So I'll tell you more about that one in a second. But let's see if we can find this second one. How far away? 800 feet. Wait, is it here?
It's the train tracks.
No. Oh man. No.
There's something going on to our left.
Something is going. This town is hopping.
It's supposed to be right here.
Destination right.
It's not here.
Main Street.
Whoa, look at that. That's cool though. That is not it. Oh, there it is. Let's get out. Are you not impressed? Come on. This is the attraction. No, it's not. We're just looking at the beer can and the guy. There's a totem pole here.
She's asleep.
Oh, no. All right. So we'll let Ella sleep. All right, Jack, don't wreck the box of cigarettes.
Southpaw. Jack, you were smoking with your right hand. Southpaw will be your left.
Oh, jeez. Okay, so what's that made out of? Wood?
I don't know. Look at, there's a glass outhouse. You see that?
That's an outhouse? I don't know. I mean, you guys, you're not impressed by the stinking...
I'm tired. This town is
I'm impressed by the Duff beer.
Can.
Drink Duff!
I'm impressed with these massive dandelions. Literally.
Those are good. All right, let's get a picture. What'd you think of that exciting stop?
That was pretty spectacular.
I thought it wasn't there for a minute, but yeah, that was just a quick one. That one was super on the way. So we have about 28 more minutes until we get there. And so, yeah, we'll see you then. Any luck? Okay, for everyone who is very worried about this, we flipped the screen over. It does not fit right in the, we couldn't do 2 of the pegs, but it fit to have 1. So we have a right side up screen now. Well, like I mentioned, the third stop that we had planned was permanently closed, but I'll tell you a little bit about it because it sounds like it would have been a cool place. So it was called Knowlton's Ice Museum, and it was a family-owned museum in Port Huron, Michigan, where they told the story of harvesting ice. So before refrigeration, they would take these massive saws and go out onto the Great Lakes or other bodies of water and cut big blocks of ice, and they had to, transport those and keep them cold and be able to sell them so people could put them in their ice boxes and things like that. So it would have been a cool stop. Unfortunately, we weren't able to go, but we were excited to get to the campground. Ella, we made it.
Onto Lakeport State Park.
Okay, so this is it. Lakeport State Park, Port Huron-ish. Just north of Port Huron, Michigan.
Such an old camper in my
I know, she was eyeballing the camper. So this is the south campground. We are up here in the north, so we'll keep on trekking. The lake's right up that way, but we're gonna try to find some water first. Oh, we made it.
We made it. Is the vent gonna work, or am I gonna get splashed?
You might get splashed. So the last time we filled up with water like this, we wound up breaking down at the old dump station. That was a good day.
That was a good day. Right. Seems like every time we stop somewhere it's a breakdown, but it was a good day.
It was a good day.
It's actually filling. We haven't had any feedback.
No water spouts here.
Right. You might want to check the other side of the camper to see if it's pouring out on the ground.
Actually, did we close our drains?
Wouldn't that be funny?
Yeah, they're shut. A lot of these state parks have nice little camp stores, so we'll have to check that out later. But there's Lake Huron, catching a little peek. We'll walk down there in a few. I found this in the barn when we were organizing. We didn't bring a lot of leveling blocks and things, so we're gonna...
Might just pull them straight in?
I guess, yeah, just pull in and I'll tell you how good we look, I guess.
That's a good idea.
Oh, shoot.
Perfect.
Yeah, well,
perfect.
every time I move it, it just does, it changes entirely. All right, that's perfect right there.
Oh, good.
Awesome. There they are. What you got?
M&M.
What'd you get, Ella? Cookies and cream? All right, let's head down to the water. We're here. It just started kind of pouring, so we're all in the camper. It's not a big camper for 6 people, but we're gonna get some food and we're gonna play some games. Hopefully the rain lets up and we get back outside. brakes. Yeah, that's the go button. Right now it's got 0 miles an hour, 0 miles, battery full, and medium. So there's low, medium, and high, and you can, you know, we'll just go on medium. Oh yeah, Dad turned on the headlight. Let's see. Oh, nice. All right, so be careful, like, till you get used to it. You can pedal it just like a regular bike too. Okay. There she goes. All right, what do you think, Ella?
It was cool. It was fast.
And off you go. You got a brake light on there, sister. She's zinging.
This thing's pretty cool. I like it.
How many miles we got on it?
0.
Oh, still 0. How many miles?
Yeah, I do.
You turn the headlight off.
Oh.
You like to live dangerously.
I also like to live dangerously.
Yeah,
There you
seriously,
go.
that thing, that's pretty bright too.
It's cooking. Yeah.
So in that medium mode, it goes 9.
Okay.
I think is, but you can, when you pedal it, like if you just do a manual pedal, you can cook pretty good just pedaling it.
What did you think of the bike, Jackie?
It was fun. I went 25 on it.
You got it up to 25 miles an
Yeah,
hour?
I was pedaling and
Oh,
holding the gas.
so that top speed, you can go higher if you pedal, huh?
Yeah.
Dang, nice. Hey, your fire came to life. Look at that. Oh boy. This is how we're cooking tonight. That's your breakfast. This is my breakfast. We didn't exactly plan ahead. The temperature just dropped about 15 degrees in the last 2 minutes. It is windy. There's a storm coming. We've got to get packed up. This is crazy. Because everybody packed up and left at the same time, the dump station line's insane. So we're gonna skip that for now and take care of that at home, I guess.
Yeah.
But overall, it's been a good little trip.
I think it was a really good overnight trip. Harvey really didn't give us too many problems getting here. When we tried to start it up first thing this morning, first try, started right up, no problems. So we're getting closer. And I do like the fact that it's not clunking and the steering feels a little bit more reliable. It's not wandering going down the road now. So I think our steering and our shocks, that was another big help. It doesn't feel so much like you're out of control possibly going down the road now. So that's good.
Yeah. This campground doesn't really have any signal, which is always nice. And we got to have some good family time last night. The girls left late and got home, checked on the dogs. So they made it home safely and we're headed that way too. So with any luck, we will not check in with you again and it's just going to be a smooth ride home. So thanks everybody for watching.
All right, thanks guys.
We'll
Take
see
care.
you next time.
Bye.